Hi everyone, so my name is Sam Hayes and I'm a Senior Employee Benefits Consultant based here in the Middle East in the Dubai office. Now I've been in Dubai for just over 5 years now, and one thing that I continue to struggle with is why does medical premiums keep on increasing? One of the main factors is down to medical inflation. So what we're going to do today in this video is really break it down in some basic understanding why costs keep on increasing and what you as clients can do to help control this. So one thing we're going to talk about today is the rise of non-communicable diseases. So these are basically chronic diseases that are not passed via face-to-face or not passed person to person. So we're talking illnesses such as asthma, diabetes, hypertension. Why do these cases keep on increasing when we look at the data? We look at the management information. So one of the reasons could be the fact that actually doctors are better at diagnosing these. So therefore they're better trained at understanding the risks and knowing what to test for. But one thing is also down to the fact that us as individuals, are we actually looking after our health? So we know that medical insurance is compulsory within some countries within MENA, so the UAE and Saudi. It is mandatory for companies to pay for it. And we know that the rest of the GCC are starting to look at bringing in compulsory medical insurance. So this trend of rising medical costs is only going to increase. It's only going to be another issue that clients are going to have to consider. So what can you do as a client? What are employees expected to do? So one thing is to really understand why is this happening. Now, let's look at ourselves as an individual. Are we really the healthiest that we can possibly be? Do we actually exercise 120 minutes a week? Do we have 5 fruit and veg? Do we stay hydrated? Do we have 8 hours of sleep per day? Are we managing our stress levels? Let's be honest, we're not the perfect human beings. We're not really looking after ourselves. But because most of us are in that what we call minor risk strategy, so basically we've got a few issues, but it's not causing us major issues, how can our employers help the employees? So there's several things that employers can do, and I think it's really looking at a well-being strategy on a holistic approach. So first of all, it's understanding the data. So what are your risks? Where do your employees sit? So you can look at the management information from the insurers, you can do surveys, you can do spot studies, you can do group exercises, you can really try and understand that data. Secondly, it's what is our strategy? What do we actually want to target? How do we want to move that risk data? What actually are we trying to achieve? And then thirdly, it's putting in solutions that are actually valuable, that actually make sense to the employees. So what we need to be conscious of is that no employee is the same. You have different genders, you have different nationalities, you have different languages, different religions, different cultures. One solution won't fit all. So this really does need to be a holistic approach when we talk about trying to control non-communicable diseases. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to MMB. We'll be more than happy to assist. Thank you.